She shattered my windshield because I didn't reply quickly enough. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. I texted back, I don't want your best. Then I dialed 911. She was still screaming from the back of the patrol car. This isn't what Marilyn Monroe meant. My ex-girlfriend Brittany had one favorite line. You've seen it 1,000 times, on pastel Instagram graphics, etched into frosted wine glasses, printed on fluffy throw pillows in every Target home aisle. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Marilyn Monroe, supposedly. Except Marilyn never said it. It's a fake quote that somehow became the anthem for people who think it excuses anything. And Brittany weaponized it like scripture. Left me on read for 7 hours while she was out drinking with friends? If you can't handle me at my worst. Forgot my birthday completely? If you can't handle me at my worst. Picked a screaming fight in the middle of Costco over which paper towels were better? If you can't handle me at my worst. Hurled my PlayStation controller into the wall because I had to finish a deadline instead of starting Grey's Anatomy with her? Marilyn Monroe said it best. That controller cost me $70 to replace, by the way. She never paid me back. I should have walked after week 4. But the good moments were electric, and I kept telling myself the explosions were just part of the ride. The problem was the good moments kept shrinking and the explosions kept growing. Month 1, 80% fireworks, 20% fallout. Month 3, 60 to 40. Month 6, 30 to 70. Month 8, I was just trying to survive the week. My buddies tried to warn me. Bro, she's unhinged. Mike said over wings and beer. She's not unhinged. She's just intense. She carved answer me into the side of your car 2 months ago. That was a passionate misunderstanding. She said sorry. Did she pay to fix the paint? No. That's literally my point, dude. He was right. I knew he was right. I still made excuses. The breaking point came on an ordinary Tuesday. I'm a software engineer. Sometimes I'm locked in stand-ups. Sometimes I'm deep in code, and my phone stays face down for hours. That's not neglect. That's employment. Brittany knew the deal. Didn't stop her from blowing up my phone with 19 messages in under 2 hours. Hey. Hello? Are you seriously ignoring me right now? This is insane. You're probably talking to someone else. I can't believe this. We're done. Actually, don't even reply. No, wait, reply. Reply. I came out of a sprint review at 3:15, saw the wall of texts, and answered calmly. Just got out of a meeting. Everything okay? The 3 dots appeared, vanished, appeared, vanished. Then one final message. Too late. You'll see. Never a good sentence. I tried calling. Voicemail. Texted again. Nothing. Gut feeling told me to leave work early. I walked through the garage to my parking spot. My windshield wasn't cracked. It was obliterated. Completely caved in, safety glass sparkling across the hood. The seats, the floor mats, like a bomb made of glitter went off inside the car. There was a note on the steering wheel written in her $42 Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, the one I paid for. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Hugs and kisses, MM. I stared at the carnage, at the note, at the red smears on my dashboard. Then I called the police. 911. What's your emergency? I need to report vandalism. Someone destroyed my car. Are you safe? Yes, I'm in my work garage. I know who did it. Who? My girlfriend. Because I didn't answer her text fast enough. Long pause on the line. Officers are on the way, sir. Officer Ramirez showed up 15 minutes later, took one look, and let out a low whistle. She didn't hold back, huh? Nope. You're sure it was your girlfriend? I handed him the lipstick note and my phone with the text timeline. He photographed everything, called for a second unit, then asked the question, you want to press charges? 100%. He explained it could be a felony once the repair bill came in. I told him I hoped it would be. My car got towed. Insurance sent a rental. I climbed into the back of Ramirez's cruiser and we drove to the apartment. Her Mazda was in the lot. We went upstairs. I opened the door. She was curled on the couch in my hoodie, eating Tellini straight from the pint, watching some Ryan Gosling movie like it was just another Tuesday. She saw me, then the uniform behind me. Babe, what's going on? Ramirez stepped forward. Ma'am, we're here about a vandalized vehicle registered to a Mr. David Chun. I don't know anything about that. The exact shade of lipstick sat open on the coffee table. Ramirez held up the photo of the note. This shade looked familiar. Her eyes flicked to the tube, then to me, then hardened. Here we go? 90 minutes, she spat. 90 minutes I sat there waiting for a single text. Ma'am, men used to write letters from war zones, and this one can't be bothered to type 3 words. I was in a meeting. You could have warned me. Ma'am, destroying a $1,200 windshield is not an appropriate response to a late text. Well, maybe if he handled me at my worst. Marilyn Monroe never said that. Ramirez cut in deadpan. It's a fake quote. Google it. She froze. What? It started on some random blog in 2011. Marilyn's estate has been trying to kill it for a decade. That can't be right. It's on coffee mugs. Mugs lie, ma'am. She turned to me, eyes blazing. You're really doing this? Over glass. Over felony vandalism, yes. Ramirez told her to stand up. She refused. He cuffed her. Miranda writes. The whole show. As he walked her out, she kept yelling. If you can't handle me at my worst. He shut the car door. Muffled screaming continued from inside. Ramirez looked at me. This isn't what Marilyn Monroe meant, huh? Pretty sure Marilyn would have just sent a classy telegram. At the station, I gave a full statement. They booked her, fingerprints, mugshot, orange jumpsuit. She was still shouting from holding. You never deserved my best anyway. I called back. I don't want it. Keep it. Detective Harris, a guy who'd clearly seen every flavor of chaos, took the case. She got priors? Not official ones. But she keyed my car 3 months ago. Same reason. You reported it? She cried and quoted Marilyn. I let it go. He shook his head. Fake quote strikes again. 2 days later, the body shop quote came back. $1,247.82. Felony territory. Charges upgraded. I packed every trace of her into boxes, called an emergency locksmith, changed the locks that night. Filed for a protective order first thing in the morning, granted by lunch. She wasn't allowed within 500 feet of me, my home, or my office. Arraignment day, she shuffled in wearing jail Crocs and yesterday's mascara. Charges read, felony criminal damage to property. Bail, $5,000. She couldn't post the $500. Remained in custody. Trial was 6 weeks out. In discovery, the prosecutor found 2 prior victims. First, Dr. Ryan Kim, heart surgeon. She slashed all 4 tires after he didn't answer texts during a 6-hour emergency surgery. Lipstick note on the windshield. $1,100 damage. Second, Alex Torres, CPA. She threw a brick through his apartment window during his sister's wedding weekend because he'd turned his phone off for the ceremony. $1,800 damage. Same note taped to the brick. Both had reported it. Both lost the trail when she ghosted and moved states. The prosecutor painted the picture for the jury. A serial vandal who justified felony destruction with an Instagram caption. Defense tried extreme emotional distress. Prosecutor brought in a forensic psychologist who said, and I quote, property destruction over text response latency is not insanity. It is entitlement on steroids. Jury was out 87 minutes. Guilty. Sentencing day, Judge Elena Ramirez, no relation to the arresting officer, was in her 60s and 0% amused. Anything to say, Miss Walsh? Brittany stood. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was hurt. They made me feel invisible. Like Marilyn said. Judge held up a hand. Stop. I've heard that quote from you no less than 19 times in this courtroom. So I did some homework. She slid a document across the bench. Snopes, quote investigator, the official Marilyn Monroe estate. 0 evidence she ever uttered those words. The phrase first appeared anonymously online in 2011 and got slapped on a Marilyn because pretty blonde plus sassy sounded marketable. Brittany went pale. But I have it tattooed. Then you have a permanent reminder to fact-check before you commit felonies. 18 months county jail, 3 years probation, mandatory anger management, full restitution to all 3 victims. I got my $1,247.82 check a few months later. Took myself to Costa Rica. Drank out of a coconut. Mailed the other 2 guys, wish you were here, without slashed tires, postcards. Brittany served 14 months, got out on good behavior. Works at a Verizon call center now, lives with her parents, still posts sunset quotes, but deletes them the second anyone comments. That's still fake, girl. Her mom called once, voice shaking, apologizing for everything. Asked if Brittany could call to say sorry. I said thank you, but no thank you. I'm with someone new now, Lila, 4th grade teacher, chill as autumn air. Last month I was stuck in meetings all day, came out to 8 missed calls from an unknown number, and for one heartbeat my stomach dropped. Check the car. Windshield perfect. Tires perfect. No lipstick notes. It was just Lila excited because she found a meme that reminded her of me. That's what normal feels like. Sometimes I still think about that fake quote. Even if Marilyn had said it, it would still be garbage. Nobody is obligated to endure abuse because you're pleasant 30% of the time. Your worst shouldn't come with felony charges. Brittany learned that the hardest way possible, over a lie printed on a $12 Etsy poster. Last I heard, she still has the tattoo, right under her ribs, in flowing script. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Right next to the permanent reminder that some things can't be lasered off. A criminal record and the knowledge that the entire personality she built was based on a meme that was never even real. Somewhere, the Marilyn Monroe estate is still sending cease and desist letters to throw pillow companies. Good luck with that.